All right, what's good, boys? So today we took a trade. After four no trade days in a row, we caught a banger today. A plus setup, like the most perfect, just the perfect setup. But yeah, going into today, I said at 9:09, wanted to see us either dump through this 15-minute gap, right, off of open, and show that we want to go to this data low, or we tap in the 15-minute gap and we get some good displacement off of it for longs to all-time highs. Very, very simple, right? And then what do we do off of open? We run lower, tap into that 15-minute gap, um, and then let me just like hide yes. Tap in that 15-minute gap, and then we get really, really nice closure right here. This is like enough confirmation for me right here. Obviously, I'm not going to enter this early. I want to see, more movement. It's not like the best candle, obviously, but then once we started to like really, really push right here, this right here, this whole bullish move after tapping this 15-minute gap was enough of a confirmation that we're going to continue higher that I hopped in the trade at 77.25 right there, and then put my stop loss around this area, and then just took a real quick, 1.2 hour trade. So let me show the executions. Went break even when we got a good closure above this high right here. Um, you know, I don't like going like mechanically break even at internal highs typically because again, like in a scenario like this, we can swing, this high. We can tap the high, and I can go break even. But once we form this fair value gap, we can retrace into the fair value gap, stop me out, and then continue higher. So I don't like doing that personally. I like just going like when it makes sense and based on like what we're doing in the markets, like based on like what volume, like how much price is really displacing. So we get all of this displacement. We get another good displacement candle right here. We get another good closure. I'm like, bro, we are what? We're 20 points away from all-time highs. We're ripping higher. Most likely, me going break even right here after this closure right here, it's not going to be a big deal. And, most likely after this close, we're not going to have that deep, super, super deep retrace into this gap, stop me out, and then continue higher, right? So I went break even, mitigated the risk, and then we ran higher and then took all-time highs, right? So very, very simple day. ES was also very, very bullish at the time. So wait, let me see. So everything was perfectly aligned because I'm starting to use ES. Like I'm not looking at SMT or anything like that. I'm not overcomplicating it. I'm simply just looking at, are we trending in both markets? Are we going in the same direction on both markets? Because typically, if they're uncorrelated, right, what I've started to realize a lot recently is, if ES is chopping or ES is going, the opposite way, typically, even if it may be like an A plus setup on NASDAQ, it's going to be like possibly just like a bad trade, right? Like the probabilities of it playing out when ES is like extremely uncorrelated is very, very low. So seeing this rejection at the same time, it's just a perfect sign. So like everything was perfectly aligned on both Nasdaq and ES. So I took that trade, made a good decent bit, and now all I need to take is just two decent sized wins, two like 800 $1,000 days, and be able to request a payout. So just continue to take it day by day, and hopefully next week we can get some news, hopefully, and some good A plus setups because these past 2 weeks, bro, we have had one A plus setup the past 2 weeks. So hopefully we can get something next week to continue, rolling the ball. But other than that, that's going to be the recap. If y'all want to join the Discord, it's completely free. It'll be left down in the description. And if y'all want to use alpha accounts, which I'm going to start using as well, alpha futures accounts, you can use my code. It's at BG at checkout. So just got affiliated with them if you want to use that code. It's I think right now it's 30% off until Sunday. So y'all can use that code again, BG. But yeah, I'll see y'all boys next week and have a good weekend, boys. Peace out.